Yeah, once again, okay, please, all of you, I don't want to tell, just I want to eliminate you. Don't put any voice, any audio. Okay. So now, once again, we are going to do one more program. Here, I want to stop my debugging session. Stop debugging. So this is the second program I want to perform. So first, I need to open Keel. So here, go to project, new project, and this is example 2. Save in the same folder. So once again, I am taking NSP Foundry. So in that, I am going to take LPC 2148. So this is a regular practice what you are doing. Okay. So then we need not startup. Okay, startup is not required. So that's why. So here I want to do one more source code. So for that I'm taking. So one source code is required. I don't want to waste your time. So how to see flags? So how to operate with flags or how to see flags? So for this, so one program I want to show. So here, this is a program. Yeah. So you write working with flags. Okay. So this is a comment what I want to give. Working with the flags. Okay. So this is the program I want to explain. First, area, reset data randomly. So this is the purpose. The purpose of this thing is nothing but now I am doing. Okay. Yeah. Now I am doing same type of reset and data read only and area program 1. If you want program 1 only, no problem. Or otherwise, I can write flags also. Because it is name, simple name, flags or something. So what you want, flags 1. So next entry. So because I started my program here, so load register or not. So I want to register or not with a certain value, that is nothing but 32-bit signed maximum signed integer, this one. So this is equivalent to what is the number means. So this is the maximum number, that is nothing but 7FFFF. So it is 7FFFF. So this is the value. So the value of this number is nothing but, so 5. Yeah. So this is, so up to that number. So as like our calculation, so how to signed number is different, unsigned number is different. Unsigned number in the sense, so 2 to the power of 31. Okay. So 2 to the power of 31 up to 2 to the power of 31, you got that number. So already formulas and everything you learned in CO. So see, in that same formula based, this is the hexadecimal equivalent. So the value is nothing but, so all except this all ones. So last one is 0. That is like this. The data is in that form. I will show. So when at the time of execution. So this is the maximum number already. This is the maximum positive number. That is nothing but, so with respect to 32-bit signed numbers, okay, this is the maximum value what you have. So this maximum value, for suppose if I add something, so some value, for suppose if I add 1, or 2 or something. So if I add 1 also, no problem. So R0 is added with 1. What happened automatically? So that become the maximum value become into some undefined value. That is nothing but what you call. So simply it turns into negative. So if this is nothing but what, whenever it is 7, 0, 1, 1, 1, the last MSB is nothing but 0. That means positive value. So whenever I added a value, that is nothing but 1 or 2 something, so all values are going to change and the MSB bit converted into 1. So if the MSB bit is nothing but 1, means what? The value is nothing but negative value. So and it is not defined because it is unsigned number what I am taking, that is not defined. That is not defined. So that means what? Overflow flag is also set it. So like that, how to see flag and how to set the flag. So here I am taking one case. So that case is nothing but this one. So simply I only created one case for that. So I am taking the maximum signed value for 32-bit number, and if I add 1 or 2, automatically it converts into negative number, as well as flag is overflow flag is also going to set. Okay, that is what I want to show. So remaining all things are common. Okay, so after completion of this thing, just we need to save this file. So this is my example 2. Example 2.s, because so ASM files you need to save with a extension of s. So in this working with flags, there is nothing but just I want to observe how the flag is going to set in this arm. Okay, so now first source group, click on source group, add the file. So what file? A .s file. So that's why I need to check for s files. So what are the s files available here? Example 2.s. Yeah, this is example 2.s. So once I added to source group, example 2.s is available for me. So just I need to right click on that and build a target. So 0 errors, 0 warnings. Once again I got 0 errors and 0 warnings. Otherwise you can click like this here. So you got 0 errors and 0 warnings. So once I got 0 errors, 0 warnings, just click on debug. Okay, so this is the debug window, or otherwise you go to debug and stop debug section. So click on debug. Okay, 32 kilobytes more, no problem for us. So expand the registers and everything. So because I want to observe my all registers at this moment. So initially all these are set like this, and our flags also all are set. So this is the negative, 0, carry and overflow. See, so these are the 4 flags what you have in CPSR. So now these are the registers R0, and only I am using R0 here in this case. So R0 is also 0. So when I click on execution step 1, so what happened? R0 become 0x7FFFFFF. So that is what I have. So that means what? So when I add one or two to that thing, so automatically that all converts into zeros. So the last bit becomes to 8. So 8000000 I got. Okay. So next, when I add R0 comma 1, what happened? So flags normally set at 0, sir. Here you need to observe this thing first. So when I click on next execution, so see what happened? Negative flag is set at here, and overflow flag also set at here, because it is a signed number, 32-bit signed number, the maximum number. When you are clicking, automatically when you are adding certain number to that maximum number, that becomes to negative, because MSB is 0. No, the 1. 8 means what? 1 0 0 0. So like that the final number is 1. So that's why it is negative. Negative flag is set here 1, and overflow flag also set to 1. Okay, I hope you understand. So how to you can work with flags and everything. Okay, so I will give some examples, because so if you, without knowing this thing, if you write the programming and everything, so after completion of everything, somebody raised their hand, what happened? 85, yeah, tell me. So because I am unable to see that thing right now, so if you want, you can talk. Roll number 85. Yeah, remaining people write this program. So make it fast. Yeah, tell me 85 because I don't want to go to that thing. So what is your doubt? In WhatsApp also you can ask. This is the second program. So you need to write the output also. What happened after completion of program? What happened? Okay. Yeah, can we take R0 value in hexa? Yeah, this is displayed in hexadecimal only. Okay. Load register. What is LDR means? Load register. Load register. Immediate instruction. That one. Okay. Load register. Immediate addressing mode. That one. Okay. Any doubts? I hope this is completed. Now expression solving. Okay. Completed. Writing completed. Can anyone respond in WhatsApp, please? Completed writing. You write 5 experiments today. You need to write 5 experiments today. So you need to send in a Moodle. So I will ready Moodle evening time. So you need to upload evening time. So I will give some time. So immediately you need not, but evening at 7 o'clock, before 7 o'clock, you upload into Moodle your observation. Everyone must and should update. So according to that update only, I will give marks to this lab. So how many are attended or like that. So I will take attendance also. Every session I am taking attendance in this also. Okay, thank you. So this is a second thing. So now the next program, what is that? It explains the arithmetic instructions. Arithmetic instructions. So if I don't want to go to the simply arithmetic instructions, so I want to work with memory also, because this is the last program I want to explain in assembly language. So that's why I want to elaborate myself. So what is that? Simply I want to explain with the arithmetic group. Please take care. So that is somewhat complicated program. Okay, so I closed this thing. So okay, now first of all you need to open this is the example 3, and here project, new project. So example 3 example 3 dot asm, and nothing is not required because we are creating a new project. So NXP Foundry Philips. So in this you need to select LPC 2148. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no need of this thing. So source group is there, empty source group. So here I want to expression solving. So I want to do expression solving. So what is the expression solving? In C language, when you are studied about C in first year, so this type of expression is solved. In that case, same I want to do here. So what is that expression solving in the sense? Okay, so this is the code, source code. So take a new file and yeah. So what is the code expression? X is equal to A plus C minus D. So that is what I want to perform. So X is equal to A plus C minus D. So that expression I want to solve. So for that I want to write this program. So I will explain line by line. You also write. So this is example number 3. So area, reset data, randomly, read only, area, program code, read only. These are common things. So I want to give A is nothing but variable, C is also variables, D is also variable. So these variables, I want to give some data. A, D, C, D, data confirmed. So that is nothing but I assigned, that is nothing but I forced to assign certain data in that memory location. A, D, C, D, 0x45, A, D, C, D, 0x45. C DCD 0x25, D DCD 0x5. So that means 45, 25, 5. I gave three different values. A is nothing but 45, B is nothing but, C is nothing but 25, D is nothing but 5. So these values I gave. So I want to perform X. So DCD 0. So simply I assigned X is nothing but 0 because I want to compute that value only. So first entry LDR load register R4 with immediate data, that is nothing but A. So what happened? Whenever I wrote A, what happened? Exactly, it takes the A address. So the address of A is put it into R4. Simply A is loaded into R4 means what? A have certain address in memory, so that A is stored in R4. So LDR R0 comma content of R4. So that is the difference. So here it is R4 now having a pointer. The pointer data is taking here. R0 is loaded with the data. What is the data? A is initially having 45. A is initially having 45. That 45 is copied into R0. Same. LDR R4 comma C. So second variable I loaded, that is nothing but variable address I loaded, that is R4 C. So LDR R4 comma content of R4. Okay, R1 comma content of R4 means what? C value is taken right now. So from the address location. So that is nothing but 0x25. Next, same add R3 comma R0 R1. This is a simple instruction. Addition, the destination is R3. So the result is stored in a R3. That means up to this completed. So A plus C completed. Normally also you can do, but I am using from memory locations I am taking every time. So this is a lookup table what I have in the memory. So I will show how it is there. Next to LDR R4 comma address of D. Next to LDR R2 comma content of D. Okay, that is the D content is nothing but 5. So sub R3 comma R2. That means what? So from the data you need to subtract the remaining thing. So here what is the data? Previously you have A plus C. A is nothing but 45. C is nothing but 25. A plus C means 6A. Yes, correct. 5 plus 5 is nothing but A. 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. The answer is 6A. 6A. From 6A you need to subtract 5. So 6A minus 5, that is nothing but 6, 5. The answer is, final answer is, X value is 6, 5. Okay, that is it performed. And after performing subtraction, LDR R4 comma X, that address is stored in a R4, X address is stored in R4. Now STR store, this is nothing but store. Up to now we'll load it. Now we are storing the data. Store R3 comma content of 4. So R3 value you need to store in that address location. Okay, this is what store instruction. So remaining thing, everything is same. This is nothing but DCD is nothing but dedicated memory location. Okay, a dedicated memory location for what is that dedicated memory location name? A. So DCD A, DCD C, DCD 5. So like this I assigned certain things. Next, so what is the meaning of this thing? So area, one more area I want to create. This area is different, this area is different, so this area is different. So I want to create one more area for this only result. I want to store my result in some another place. So read write memory in RAM I want to store. So at that instant area data 1 comma data read write. So what are the facilities I have? Read write. It is a only read memory. So I can use for a read write also. For this I am using read write. So X value is nothing but DCD 0. So end of this program. So how to execute this thing? Same simple just after completion example 3. Okay. So dot S, example 3 dot S. So to compute an expression, so add this thing, add files to this thing, and I need to take S. So example 3 dot S, yeah, add. So once example 3 dot is completed, directly you click on this thing and build a target. So 0 error 0 warnings I got. So once I got this thing, just to start the debug session. So here something you need to do. So here first of all we require some memory locations. Okay. So because memory window I need to open memory 1, memory 2. Already memory 1 is opened here. So this memory 1 is nothing but 0x2c. So this is the one memory window I want to open. So see 0x2c when I type here. So this is a random memory. What is my memory location is nothing but 0x2c. So this is I calculated because number of instructions, how many instructions are there here. So according to that I calculated this value. Okay. So okay. So 0x2c is nothing but in little endian system it is stored. So 00045. So total 16 bits it will take 0000045. So LSB first, MSB next, like that it will store. So that means what? It is a little endian system. So now 25, the second bit, that is nothing but C value is stored, 25 is stored C. So in this case it is stored in this location. So here I hope you are able to see this memory map. So this is the memory map for your data. Okay, now I want to open one more memory window 2 also. So 0x 4000 4000 0 0. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is for I want to store X value here. So this is a RAM address for your LPC 2148. So that is built by default builder. Okay, that is nothing but when they are writing the programming at the time of manufacturing only they defined these two values. So that is nothing but 4000. This is 4 remaining all zeros up to 8 4 32. Yes. So this is 32 bit address. So these are the two memory windows what I have. So one is for my values. So one memory window is for my values, one memory window for what I want to store. Okay, finally what I want to store. So here also same thing it will work. So see, at the time of execution we need to press single step execution. So now once this is done, automatically LDR R4 is equal to A. So that is already executed. After execution, what happened? 2C. Okay, see, R4 is loaded with 2C. That means that is the address of A. So 2C is nothing but what? That is address of A. So in memory 1, so this is the 2C is nothing but my address. So address of A is nothing but what? 45 consisting this thing. So up to this is the address. So the data. So in this 45 is there. So that 45 address is loaded into R4. So now next once again I click on this. So that 4500 the entire thing is converted into red color and the data is transmitted. So that means what? I read from memory. R0 is loaded with 45. Simply the content of A it will read. Next same thing happened for C also. So what is the next location? So it started at 2C. So after 2C, 2D, 2E, 2F. So 2C is nothing but 45, 2E, okay, 2D, 2E, 2F. After F what happened? 30. So after 2F, 30. So 25 is there. So this is 30, see, 00030. Next address location, that is nothing but C address is copied into R4. Then according to that thing, C also copied into R1. R0 and R1 ready now. So now next addition operation 6A. Once you add them, you got 6A here. See. So next once again you need to load LDR R4 comma D. D value, that is D address is loaded into this one. And once I press this thing automatically, so LDR R2 comma R4. That means in R2 5 is loaded. Now R2 is loaded with 5. Next once again if I go through this thing subtraction operation, I got 65. See, previously it is 6A, now it is 65. So completed, my operations are completed. I need to store the value, load R4 comma X. So because X address I want to store, so X address I already stored. What is the value of X address here? See, 40,000. That is nothing but it is 4 lakh something. So 400, all zeros. So that is the address. So like that I find it in memory. So every time when you are executing your program, first to debug these things. If you want to see in memory location, automatically you click on that memory location, you type the address value, automatically you got. So when you previously it is 0, sir. See here, nothing is there. So once I click this thing, so 65 loaded with 65. See, that is filled. So I take the data from memory, and after completion of operation, I stored in a RAM. So my task is completed. Okay, so this is nothing but working with memory and logical and arithmetic instructions. Everything you can perform like this. Okay, thank you. And we completed 3 different examples. One is we worked with a simple program, addition of 2 numbers, and second one we worked with flags. Okay, how the flags are going to affect it when we are doing certain programming. And the last one is we worked with memory. So and arithmetic operations, expression, how the expressions we can solve by using memory. So how to make a lookup table. So in this these topics I covered, how to make a lookup table, and how to use external drive or any internal RAM addresses. So how to add the data. So this is nothing but assembly language programming by using ARM. So according to syllabus, it is not there, but this knowledge is required if you want to perform certain programmings. So once again, I want to stop my meeting. So end my meeting. So freshly, once again, I will put another link in that class, in that session. I want to tell about how to interface LED. Before interface LED, I want to tell 4 registers. They are very, very, very important registers. I will explain them. So once that explanation and LED interfacing completed, so that means your lab maximum completed. Okay. So that is a very, very important thing. You need to understand 4 registers, GPIOs. So they are called GPIO, general purpose input output registers, that we will do in a next session. So all of you join. So don't waste time. So please join. I will give only 2 minutes after ending this meeting. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.